morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists, with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. But we don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
Pacing around like a tiger in a cage earlier. It makes me nervous.
Ever since they got back from the raid, the mood's been different. They're not being as chummy as those soldiers anymore.
some weird noises. I'll have a look around. Central, we're all good here. Out.
Look, that's the control unit there. You'll need to either destroy it or deny access to keep the ether satellite out of the militia's hands.
Excuse me?
Who's there?
Crest wasn't planning to sell the control unit back to them at all. He was going to use the damn thing. I suppose I was selling him short.
Make sure you're hydrating, man.
Well done. With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. That's one problem taken care of.
Food smells good tonight.
Yeah.
This is
Beats
the
the
night
hell out
that
of
never
MREs.
ends, right?
Thinking about those veggie omelets we used to have to choke down makes me gag.
That's Orson Mills. Dependable muscle, responds well to authority. Probably why Crest keeps him close. I'll bet anything he gave Mills the militia's keycard for safekeeping.
Nobody expect help.
Everything is under control.
You gotta wonder if that portable antenna would hold up to any extreme weather.
Ah, I don't wonder at all. It's already so damn finicky.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly in mint condition anymore.
I bet Crest is wishing he'd bought a new one for this trip. I don't think anyone expected we needed up 24/7 to maintain comms.
Yeah. I had to switch the power supply over yesterday. It took me a couple minutes longer than normal. And just as I'm hooking it all back up, I hear Crest coming for me.
Woof. Oh, I bet he let you have it.
Ugh, he sure did. That guy doesn't unclench for a second.
Must have been difficult getting an antenna set up out here. Though without it, they'd be at a tremendous disadvantage. Crest would probably come running if something happened.
Oh, click it, flip it, press it. You're on.
You guys need a hand with anything? Don't be afraid to ask.
No, we're fine. Thank you. Please, help yourself.
On.
What?
Say what?
taught you any manners?
What in the... Great.
There. That's no Crest. That's Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
What a disaster! I'll get help.
Stay on your guard. No telling how this will shake out.
Oh, I hope we move on soon.
Hey, are you into biochemistry at all?
I'll have to stop you there, sir.
go see what it was.
Gotcha.
Makes me nervous when Akka's this wound up.
I got this number from a mutual friend. He said you might be interested in some of the things my organization provides. We do a lot. We move freight around, we do some business as petrochemical middlemen. We broker the occasional ship sale. We've been expanding into the east, and our friend suggested you would be in a good
Sinhe Ventan, also known as Akka, leader of the pirates. She should be carrying one of the key cards for the control unit, thanks to her current détente with Crest.
Don't take too much. So let me only throw me back to his lady.
Hey! I know it!
Mr. Smith.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. 47. I'm on real thin ice with Interpol. This assignment was supposed to be a gimme. Tag along undercover on some tankers, monitor the crews for any suspicious contact with pirates, support local law enforcement investigations with whatever info I found. Should have been a piece of cake.
Do you need some help?
Yeah. I haven't heard any keys on their leader when she comes by. If I had to guess, I'd say she's keeping them somewhere private, like an office. If you can get those keys and open this door, I can get myself off this island.
Got it.
Tell me why you aren't on that damned crew manifest. Were you using an alias?
I have nothing to say to you.
If you don't start talking, I'll cut one of those ears of yours off, whether or not I know who to send it to. Hang on! What's your name? Look at this guy. Port is still secure? Any unexpected chips on the radar? I don't want any Coast Guard attack dogs taking us by surprise. We're better defended, but much more conspicuous with the militia here. How about Shu? Any trace?
No, Aka.
What the hell is taking him so long? If he doesn't get here soon, I'm going to have to kill one of those hostages. Keep an eye out for him.
I will. Isn't Crest gonna get mad if you keep him waiting too long?
Maybe.
Won't that make negotiating harder?
Not necessarily. He knows this is not right. He knows what. He gets mad about a little delay, so show me just how desperate he is. That's good information to have.
It seems that Crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them both in one place would certainly save some
He
time.
might have switched phones again, thinking
Akka must be using the light to signal for
Let's give
Crest
him a
when she
couple of
wants a
days.
meeting.
We have enough on
It
our
shouldn't be
plate
too
here,
difficult to exploit that.
There's still no sign of Shu, by the way.
And no one from Chiron has tried to make other arrangements. If Shu flipped, they could be working with the MMEA.
He didn't flip. He knows what would happen to him if he did. If Chiron hasn't tried to change the plan, then it's because they don't think it needs to be changed. Maybe Shu just got delayed at port.
Akka, he's not trustworthy. I can tell. I can always tell.
No one is trustworthy. Trust is always a risk. But trusting Shu pays for guns. It pays for boats. It pays for bribes and tools and outposts and workers. It pays for everything we need to get ahead so that one little company weasel betraying us won't take the whole operation down. Remember that. Yeah. Who do you think it is? That price you sent me is absurd. I'd spit on it if I could. Despite what you seem to think, this is far from my first deal, and I'm not going to settle for pennies when I know I couldn't. No. That's nothing to me. Do you understand? If you're not going to make a serious effort, then we're both wasting our time. If you wake up with your head back on your shoulders and come to me with a fair price, then I'll hear you out.
Don't skip dinner. Farrell knows. She always knows.
You should get out of here.
I'm gonna have to add you to my Christmas card list at this rate. Listen, you see that car battery over there? She hooked up the cage to it and turned the juice on when she wanted to screw with us.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but I wouldn't lose any sleep if she got a taste of her own medicine.
Consider it done.
Unbelievable! How did they even break out to this damn cage? This useless piece of trash.
What the shit?
Anchor's out of the way. Good work.
It's me again.
And that's that.
it was an
The rest
accident.
will pick up the pieces.
Okay, got it.
It's time to go, 47.
No risk.
I'll see you soon.
I have found some imported cigarettes in the boat. Good ones, too. White Tiger.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know. He still wants me.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No, there is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.